So what influenced the choice of your profession? Like becoming an actor?
The first contact that I had with performing arts was when I was 14 and I was playing the guitar and sing. I was a musician first. That was my first time performing in front of people. It was my first experience in performing and I loved it. Now, when I turned 18 and I had my baccalaureate, which is the exam that you do after high school in France, I went into doing some standard university studies, economics I did, and it was not for me. And I thought I kind of need like another activity just to kind of get, to have some fun. I was kind of feeling depressed and I thought, let's try acting. Maybe I will like it. It's a different way of performing. So I tried this for a couple of months in a little drama school in Paris. And I loved it. I made friends. I was doing a lot of scenes. It was very fulfilling, and that is how I got to it. And at some point, a couple of months after, I stopped university and I went into auditioning for drama schools and started my acting life. My parents, they never really encouraged me to do this when I was growing up. They never told me, oh, you have to be an actor. They were very open and they wanted me to find my way, but I can tell you that when they would take me on tour with them, or when I would go to see their plays in the theater, what was the most exciting for me was not really to see them act on stage. What was the most exciting was backstage. It was what was happening backstage. It was, the ropes, the technicians, actors running to change costume, the wigs, the makeup, actors going to the toilet right before they would enter on stage. All that secret life, hidden life behind the stage. That is what I was really fascinated about. For me, it was the magic was there and not on the stage.
Jak się czuł pan na planie filmowym?
So how did you feel on the movie set?
On that one, it was an amazing experience. The team was very, very, very nice, hardworking. They were working in very difficult conditions. There was a lot of fire, a lot of weight to carry, water, a lot of water, because there were pools of water, so sometimes it would be very cold because of the water. The set was a very, very safe place for me as an actor. Jean-Jacques Hano, the director, he's an angel. He's a very warm gentleman. I often say he sees things. He has the eyes of a child, but the intellect of an old wise man. Of a sage. So that recipe makes a great director, and he has the right words for you. He has a huge memory, so he can tell you stories that would really fulfill you and give you clues of how to play things. Also on set, he is like in his living room, or in his garden. He's like a worker. He will take things, change it. He really is very comfortable there. So it makes you as an actor relaxed and playful. So it was an amazing experience. All my acting partners and the technicians were great, very supportive. And also, we knew that we were making a special film because it's not every day that we get such a budget in France to do like a big movie with a big production like this, a movie such a scale. It's not every day, so everybody was very humbled to be there and everybody wanted to do the best they could to make it work. So we really felt like we were all working towards the same goal.
Czy przygotowując się do roli, rozmawiał pan ze strażakami?
While preparing for the role, have you spoken with the actual firefighters that helped in extinguishing the Notre Dame fire?
Yes, we did. So I did not meet the actual character that I'm playing. I did not meet him before the film. I met him after the film. and he's a great guy. We became really good friends. He's a really cool man. Before the beginning of the shoot, we trained with some firemen. One of them had been in the fire at Notre Dame, so we got some insight from him. But what was very, very interesting for us and very important was to be able to work with real firemen, to train with them. They were very welcoming to us when we went to the fire station. We went there for a couple of days to train. We did some drills, we did some exercises, some fake fire, some fake situations. We learned about what they do, and it was very humbling because these guys they're masters of time. They just keep time. They're working on the clock. At night when the bell rings and they're sleeping, between the moment where the bell rings, so they're still sleeping, and the moment where they're in the truck going on location is 3 minutes. They put their boots on, their clothes geared up in the truck with the location, with the itinerary and the mission. They're all ready to go in 3 minutes. And they have a great way of communicating because of their hierarchy and everything. So they're very fluid, very smooth. They work like one big body. So that was very inspiring to see this when we were training at the fire station, with the fire brigade in Paris. Yeah.
Mam prośbę, proszę zaprosić do kina na film Notre Dame płonie widzów polskich, ale po polsku.
Po polsku. Notre Dame płonie.
Płonie.
Płonie. It sounds so good in Polish. Notre Dame płonie.
So,
How was that?
Yeah,
That's
sounds
all right?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we have a request for you. Could you invite Polish viewers to the cinemas for Notre Dame płonie? But could you do it in Polish?
How do you say? Witamy do cinema?
Zapraszamy do kina.
Zapraszamy do kino.
Na film.
Na film Notre Dame płonie. No tak, zapraszamy do kino. Na film Notre Dame płonie.
Great.
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you very much.